So the Toronto Raptors pulled out a huge win against the Charlotte Hornets, 116-101. And all the starters for the Toronto Raptors scored well over in double figures. And we're going to be breaking down the game, talking about the Raptors side of things, talking about what they did well, and, most of the things that they do need to fix in the future. So what's up? I'm JDC. If you like these type of videos, drop a like down below and press the sub button. I'm going to be doing Raptors daily on this channel. So if you guys are Raptors fans, I'd appreciate it if you guys drop a like and press the sub button. But yeah, I mean, this game from start to finish was great. I think in the third quarter, they almost choked what was it, like a 13-point lead, but then pretty much held on to the lead till the end. So they had a 15-point lead in the final, 116-101. So obviously, great game overall. But getting into the box score things, Siakam did Siakam things with 24 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 block this game. 10 and 16 from the field and 2 of 4 from 3. I think we all know what Siakam can do. One of the leaders on this team. You can debate it's either Siakam or Fred VanVleet, but I think they equally are both leaders on this team. But yeah, 24, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, great game overall from Siakam. I think we can all expect this from Siakam moving forward because he is a 20 points per game scorer this season. Around 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. So great game from Siakam. Great game overall from the starters. I think the one issue is obviously the bench, which we will get into later. But OG had 20 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals on 8 of 18 from the field and 2 of 7 from 3. I think we all know what OG can provide this team defensively, but offensively, one of the most underrated players on this team. He did shoot 2 of 7 from 3, which isn't all the most efficient, but 8 of 18 from the field isn't all that bad either. So, I mean, OG, he provides you a lot of great upside on defense, but also on offense too. So, Scotty Barnes at 15 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal on 4-9 from the field, and 1 and 2 from 3. So Scotty, he isn't known to be taking that 3-pointer, but 1 and 2 from 3, it looks like he's pretty much willing to take the 3-pointer at this point, and at least he's trying to make the 3. I think I don't know. If I look at his overall stats, he isn't really shooting all that well from 3 at around 32%, which isn't all that bad actually, but I would like to see it at around maybe like a 35%, like a 36%, like around there. But, great game overall from Scotty. Did have 1 steal this game. We all know what Scotty can do on defense, but I think he could be maybe an all-defensive player in the future. So Fred VanVleet with 20 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Fred VanVleet, he's proving to be, the leader on this team alongside Pascal Siakam, like I said, but they both have been playing some fairly heavy minutes at around 37 from VanVleet tonight and 43 from Pascal Siakam. So the two leading guys on the Raptors have been showing some promise to lead them into the playoffs, and I think they could honestly make a deep playoff push. I think I made a video with Swaggy and Miami Sports Central a little bit earlier than this, and we were talking about how Fred VanVleet and Siakam have both been able to lead this young Raptors team, and I think their ceiling is most likely the second round / the semifinals. So finally, Gary Trent with 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block on 8 of 16 from the field and 4 of 9 from 3. Gary Trent, I think we all know what he can do too. Most Raptors fans love this guy. He's been able to shoot the ball lights out. He's able to score in double digits in basically almost every night of the game. And overall, he can just affect the game offensively. But not only offensively, but defensively, he's been one of the better Raptors players on this team, man. I think working with Nick Nurse is going to be able to propel him into a borderline / perennial all-star. And I think with the tutorship of Nick Nurse and the whole Raptors, coaching staff, I think they can turn Gary Trent into a phenomenal player in the future. But the one thing about this team that really sucks is the bench. If we're looking at it right now, Chris Boucher and Precious Achiuwa both played the most amount of minutes on the bench alongside Delano Banton, but he had basically 2 rebounds and that's it. But Boucher had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks, and Achiuwa had 5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. That's the real issue with this Raptors team. I was talking with Swaggy in Miami Sports, and they said that would you choose Mo Bamba, a 7-foot center that would help this team automatically, or Eric Gordon, who would come off the bench as a 6-man type of role and basically help them score / play make / play defense. And as I'm not a Raptors fan, but as the NBA content creator I basically chose Mo Bamba, to help obviously with size and defense in the paint. But my boy Swaggy made a good point talking about if they trade for Eric Gordon, he would automatically come off the bench for them and basically start having an impact overall on this roster. So I think it would definitely be an interesting story that if Eric Gordon came here, he would be one of the best 6-men in the league. And I think he already is. He's starting for the Houston Rockets, a small forward. But if he came to the if he came to the Toronto Raptors, he would be one of the best sixth man in the league. So that's really all I want to talk about. The Raptors have been killing it. They have around 6 wins in a row, and they do verse. Give me 1 second. They do verse the OKC 2 days from now, so on Wednesday. So I'm probably going to be covering that game. Tomorrow is probably going to be another trade video. So if you like Raptors content, drop a like, press the sub button. I'd appreciate it. And go Raptors. So.